Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome! Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blamus. We are here with Gabe. Gabe, normally if you just had a first name as your handle in StarCraft 2, I'd give you little pokes. Matter of fact, not too long ago in a recent bonus match I sent, I think it was a bonus match, you had Eric as the Zerg player, and I gave him a lot of smack for using his first name as his handle, and Popcorn Colonel is who he is on YouTube. And so he asked me to ask you to offer cool names. So if you could put them in the comments, some cool names. He's looking for suggestions. He's got that name change, and he wants to change it from Eric, so I can stop giving him some crap for having such a lame StarCraft name. And in any case, if you would like to do that, feel free to do so in the comments. I will relay those to him, though he will see them himself because he is a fan of NuubCast and doesn't like to miss it. Gabe! Gabe is an interesting enough name that I won't give him too much crap. Actually, I have a nephew named Gabe, so a little bias there. His opponent is Stickman! Stickman. Like, just think, like Hangman, little stick figure. If I had a little drawing thing in here, I would definitely pop it up there, but we are in it, in a ZvZ. This is the first ZvZ that I have cast since I installed this new color mod, so hopefully all of the things I've been saying about it will be even more apparent in this particular cast, as we see just the units that are often difficult to see when you have ZvZ and like battles between Zerglings and Banelings. With this color mod, it will be super duper obvious whose units belong to who. And it looks as though we've got pretty mirror-ish builds happening here, as you can expect in a ZvZ. Any kind of mirror match, these early openings are going to be similar. And we have early Zerglings going to, looks like they are going to head right on out to Stickman's base. So, and he is going right for roaches. So if Gabe decides to attack immediately, he could have a real big advantage here because that roach warren is not going to be up. And even though we do have a couple of Zerglings coming in, it's not going to be enough to take on the 6 from Gabe. So it's going to be 4 on 6. And we are going to be able to see this matchup. Oh, they're going to walk right by each other. And they're just going to nibble on each other's tails a little bit. Little Queen's going to come in here, going to block off. Very nice block by Stickman, trying to get the... trying to block off these Zerglings, but now the Queen with these Zerglings is going to be able to hold off, and it looks like, yeah, I don't think... Okay, he got 2. Alright. I didn't think, I thought maybe it was only 1, but he did end up getting 2 worker kills, which is definitely worth having. Let's see what else we got going on here. Speed about to be finished for Stickman. Gabe is a little bit later on his speed, probably because he was microing when he wanted to be macroing. He's got a extractor up, but no drones in it, so he's not going to be getting any more gas. Could be hurting, and we see Stickman getting his second gas right now. He wants to be getting more gas. We can get those roaches out in force, which is certainly going to help when you're trying to go ZvZ against Lings. Roaches are definitely going to be better than Lings. Gabe keeping off the pressure, has his lair up and finished. And Speed almost finished as well. Curious as to where he's going to go next on the tech path. Is he going to go for Mutalisks? Is he going to expand I hear a lot of the same talk I used to hear about PvP in PvZ. If you expand, you're in trouble. If you try and tech up, you're in trouble. Some of the guys like Destiny or some of the other high-level Zerg players in ZvZ won't do anything but make lings, because if you make enough lings, they say that you're always going to be ahead of your opponent, and if you just stay on lings, speed lings, you will be able to beat them. Because no matter what they do, they're going to be set back by wasting money on a different tech path. Now, obviously, Gabe has gone just lings, but he has used money to upgrade elsewhere. We are seeing the infestation pit go down. He is getting a... Is that a macro hatch? Where am I? Oh, no, that's not here. That's here. That's this expansion. There you go, Stickman, expanding. Let's see if that is a good or a bad thing at the silver level. This is silver. We do have an Evo chamber going down for an infestation pit. I don't... Just more lings then coming out for Gabe. He's also getting an infestation pit. But not expanding. Does have a spine in the back of his base. A spore... That's weird. Spore crawler from Stickman, anticipating some kind of muta-build apparently, but he hasn't scouted, so there's no way for him to tell for sure. This is the weirdest ZvZ I've seen in a long time. But again, this is what happens on NuubCast. Weird crap happens. The things you don't expect, the things you want to laugh at, the things you want to be like, nah, this guy's an idiot. And here's the engagement. Lots of lings. Way too many lings for this amount of roaches to be able to stand against. But these guys aren't really helping their cause here. They're going to kill a few of them. But they're going to let them run right by. So, because they weren't in the right position. This is very bad for Stickman, who's got the economic advantage, trying to get his infestors out, trying to get his fungal on these lings, going to lose a bunch of drones, going to lose these roaches. Drones finally, are they attacking or are they just moving around? Looks like they're just trying to surround the roaches and keep the lings from being able to attack them, which is a pretty smart play, except you lose all your drones. And Ling's going to go back out here to attack that expansion, but hey, drones, how about you go back to mining? Drones, go mine stuff. Drones, go mine stuff! Drones, go mine stuff! Hurry up, man! And now Red getting the infestors out. Blue's had infestation pit for ages. His queen is dead. And it looks like Stickman's going to be in trouble. As we have infestors out. This is not a bad strategy. I don't like this. I don't like macro hatch. You've got an expansion right here. Unless you're on 3 bases, or at least 2. I mean, come on. You don't need a macro hatch at this point. You can just expand. Your natural's not far away. It's not that hard. I mean, obviously he's going all in. He's going for the kill here. He's got lots of money saved up. He just doesn't have the ability to spend it. So in that sense, if you're just all in, then the macro hatch makes sense. But why? Why not just get that greater economic advantage? You actually hurt yourself in the long run. You know, what happens if Stickman gets mutas or something? But he's just now getting the pathogen glands, and just now getting some infestors out, so he could be in deep doodlekins once Gabe is going to attack. And it looks like Gabe is down 9 food, but it looks like he is in a bit of trouble. He's not making units. He's going to lose that queen. He doesn't have a fungal right now. He could pop out some... Oh, fungal on the roaches, which we normally talk about not being very effective, but it looks like it definitely softened them up for these lings, and this is going to do it for Stickman. I don't see how he gets out of this. He's got 9 roaches in the queue, but that's not going to be enough. 2 infestors. Still have fungal growth, both of them, so all he needs to do is come up here and fungal these drones, and that is going to end it. No fungals for these guys at all. All they can do is spit a couple of infested Terrans, which at this point would be pretty good. They probably kill most of these units because infested Terrans are DPS machines. Finally gets a fungal growth, but not able to kill these lings, and now going to lose that infester, and this is going to have to be GG. Gabe, Stickman, taking the sweet old time. FF. I think he just misclicked. Alright, somebody leave this game. There you go. Alright, silver level ZvZ. Got to see the use of the color, being able to really see those, differentiate between those Zerglings, fighting it out. I do have another ZvZ next in the queue. I think it's a little bit, it is a bit higher level, so should be a bit of a more entertaining game. We're going to stick with this one. Good job, Gabe. Looked like, I thought, frankly, I thought that you were done for, but a couple of hiccups for Stickman where he didn't follow through, didn't get the infestors that he had, although you, I think you had it. Well, he lost a couple drones. Anyway, not going to say anything else about this one. Moving on, baby. Moving on. Keep climbing that ladder.